guys, so I just pushed into the Git repo our latest code. So you will go and see. So here is our netbar. So but if you wish to use different UI or you want to improve, you can go and find netbar under the flow by React. So you will get the the beautiful UI. So right now I will use for the demonstration purpose, I will only use that. It is also still okay, but if you wish to use more nice UI, you can do like this. For now, I will be using that way, so I don't want to waste your time and my time on the UI a lot. I would like to show how we can do the main React Node Express MongoDB e-commerce website, the functional, the basic functional. I want to show you and teach you how. Okay, so let's go back and so right now we will do the most interesting and the main part of the e-commerce website. I will do the add to cart reduce in this lesson. So we go into the reduce, and for the add to cart, let's think about it. Okay, so before we do the add to cart, we will think about the constant. Okay, it make you foresee what you are going to do. So I will create the cart cart.js. So inside the cart.js, we will be thinking about, okay, so in the e-commerce there will be a different action, but I will show you a minimum action. Okay, so let's say we may have add item to cart. So we will have that request add item to cart by the user, and user can remove item from cart, and then user can clear. Okay, user can clear. So cart, no, user can clear, like when user make place order, after that all the item should be clear from the item. That's why we should have the another request called cart item cnear. Okay, cart item clear. After that we should have like payment method, save payment method, and cart save shipping address. So we should have shipping address, right? So I will say cart save shipping address, and then we will have another one save payment method. So these are the main 5 requests and action we will have in our add to cart function. So I would say so I will make exp4 const, and we'll copy this one and we do like this. So by doing that, we will organize our action and request using constant, and after constant we will make the action and the reducer. Okay, so let's create the reducer first. I will create new one, cart.js, and then inside it I would say import the thing that we created inside our reducer. So I don't want to make another mistake, so I go here, oops, sorry, I can stay here, and I will copy. Okay, cart, I want to copy the to cart, then I will copy another one, remove from cart, then and the last one save from the cart. Cool. So we will remove this space I don't want to make error or mistake here. So from constant slash cart. So we got our constant value in the cart. So I would create another function called export const cart reducer. Okay, cart reducer. Then inside every reducer, remember we should have state and action. Excusez-moi. Excuse me. So inside every cart reducer we have the state. So the state will be, inside the state we should have cart items. So cart item will be a list, okay, because we will add like 1, 2, 3 items in the list. And then shipping address, SAIPPING ADDRESS, shipping address. Cool. So after that we will have action. So action. So we should have the validation for the action type, if it is add to cart or if it is something, you know, remove from cart or something like this. So we were using switch ACTN1 action dot type, CSE case add item to cart cons item payload. So after that, what we will say is 0sd con, we will check existing item. Okay, I will explain you why we should check existing item. ESI SD ITEM. So I can say state dot car ITEM s dot find. So I would say X, which is like, you know, the item of the cart items. So if it is h.products, PRODUCT, product equal item dot PRODUCT. So if it exit ESISD item, I would say return dot any state we have, and the action will be, item will be cart item state dot CRT cart item dot map, and then inside the map arrow function key, I will return h dot PRODUCT product equal ESISD exit item dot PRODUCT. If it exit, I would say item X. So like if we have the product exit item, I would return the item X. So if it is not, I would return with the state, any state we have. Then cart items will be state dot cart item. And yeah, if it add to cart, if the item is exit, we will not add again and again to the cart. That's why we check if the item is exit or not. We will be increasing only the quantity of the item. Okay, so and the another one case, so this is case remove from cart. If it is removed from cart, what we will do is return state CRD cart items will be state dot cart item dot feeder. We will use a feeder method here. X any product will be validated with the h.product product. We will assign not equal action.payload. Okay, so we will remove from the we will remove the cut item from the action payload data, and then if it is case cut save shipping address, we will return with the any state and the shipping address from action.py load. Okay, so another one will be CSE case save payment method. As if we save payment method, we will return state any state method method payment method acdm action.payload, and then we will clear the cart case cart item clear. We will clear every item from the cart after user place order or something. So cart items will be empty array list again here, and then as a default we would return state. So this is pretty much about the this is totally fine. It is like I expect the lazy get declaration and case block, and this is fine. It is not a problem. It's just a warning. And after that we will go and create the action. So we go inside the action folder and say crd.car.js. For the action, we will have like add to cart and the remove from cart and save shipping address and save payment method. Okay, so let's do one by one. I would create add to cart function. But first thing first, we have to import AXIOS from AXIOS. Okay, so after that we will import from the constant like reducer. So I will copy everything the same and the here. Then I will import base URL from the constant base URL. So after that we will create our first function for the add to cart. Add to cart action. So in there we need two parameters in order to add. We need ID and the quantity. Here when we go to the route in the backend order, when we make a request, we bring order item, shipping address, payment method, and the order item. Okay, so this is in the model we have the order. So the order we take quantity, right? So we have to pass the ID of the item and the quantity. So after that we will request to the server using asynchronous function, asynchronous and dispatch dispatch, and we will get the get state as well from the parameter, and inside it we would use try catch error. We will say right now c1 console log error. Okay, inside the try block I would create the const data equal await as dot get. I will use batik here as well. So we will use base URL then API slash PLUCTS slash $ ID. So we fetch the product, specific product, using the ID that we got here. Then inside data we will get our information. Okay, so I use dispatch again here. Type will be add to cart. Yeah. So after that, the payload data will be that payload data will be sent to the cart reduce add to cart. That's why we say PAY-LOAD payload. And then inside payload, we will say PLUCD product data. We will pass product data. That product data will be getting from that data. Okay, so we say data dot underscore ID. I will show you again to make sure, like API select product select ID. Okay, so we go here and look at host, not 8000, 3000 slash API select product. This is a list of product. Okay, so if I go using this ID and the slash, so I will, not seed, sorry, my bad. I will get the single product like this. So inside single product we have ID, name, image, description. So I fetch using that API inside our add to cart action. Okay, so we got that data ID, and the name will be data dot name, and image will be data dot img image, and the price will be data dot price. And so you and the count in stock. We have count in stock. Yeah, we have count in stock. So count in stock will be data dot count in stock, and the quantity, the last one will be quantity. So this quantity will be passed to when we add to cart action. When we call that action, we will pass 1, so it will be here 1. If we pass 2, it will be here 2. So this is for the adding to the cart using dispatch. And out of that dispatch, we will say CONST cons, we will create cart items. Okay, cart item, and then we will use get state dot cart reducer, cart reducer dot cart item. So we are going to see the cart item from the cart reducer using the get state. That's in that way we know that the item from the cart. So we got our cart items, and then we will save this cart item in our local storage. That's why when user come back, this item will be in the cart. So we will use local storage dot set item. That set item with the name or CRT cart IDMS. Then we'll pass the JSON dot string theme and the cart items. So our cart items are now in the local storage web browser. Okay, perfect. So I will create another one, maybe remove from cart action. We'll create we'll create at the same time. Later on we'll integrate with the UI, user interface. Okay, perfect. So I will export cons remove remove from cart ACDI1 action. So this one we only need ID, and then we were using the asynchronous. I think we don't need asynchronous function here, removing, because we only remove from the local storage. We don't need network requests. So I would say DISPADCH, I only need dispatch, then arrow function key. Inside we will dispatch the type will be car save. Remove from the cart. Yes. So it should be removed from the cart. PAYLOAD payload data will be ID that we get from here, and we also need to use here get state, because we have to remove all the item from the car item car reducer, from the car reducer. So we got our car reducer from using get state. That's why we also need to use this one. Out of that, we have to remove from local story, and we'll see local story dot set item. Okay, so we just update, not the remove. Okay, so I would say cart IDEMS again. So we will be updating the existing like item using JSON dot signify get state dot cart. Okay, so we will use the cart items. So we update the cart inside our cart item of the local storage. That's perfect. So after we remove, we will save the shipping address. Export cons save shipping address action. So we will be saving the data that we receive from the user input. So this one will be also saving in the local storage. That's why we will say dispatch. We don't need the asynchronous function for this. And dispatch dispatch type will be cart save shipping address, and the PAYLOAD payload will be the data we receive. So under that, we will be saving local storage dot set item will be shipping address, and the JSON dot signify and the data. Perfect. So after that, we will be saving the another one is payment method. Okay, save payment method action. Save PAYMENT method action. We got the data as well. So dispatch, and this should be save payment method, and this should be PAYMENT the data. Perfect. So we save. So we don't need that one. Clear item, car item clear, remove item from cart. Okay. So yeah, we don't need that one for now. So we have set up everything for our add to cart reduce, and next part we will be integrating with the user interface, like in the page we have product detail, we have add to cart here. So we will be doing add to cart with that reduce that we just created. But don't forget, before we integrate, we have to go into the store.js. We have to register here the reduce that we created. That's why it will be cart cart reducer. I think inside the cart reducer we have cart reducer. Yeah, so we will be inside the store. So I would import cart reducer from Perfect. So we have our cut reducer. Yeah, so we have our car reducer in here, so we can be calling our car reducer and action in every our component from our component. Perfect. See you in the next video.